All right, 5 more underrated metal albums, or albums close to metal. Case in point, Geisha. I'll give this album title a go. Die Verbichen der Liebe. Sounds German, but they are a American band. This came out on Crucial Blast in 2008. My favorite song is definitely the opener, Prelude to Amber Pays the Rent. I'd say it's noise, indie rock, meets shoegaze, but it rocks hard. It's heavier than that. Noise elements. Used to I always enjoyed it, but it came across as a blur back in the day, but I really wrapped my head around it, and I recommend it. I don't think I've heard anything else by this band, and I don't see a lot of information about them out there. I think there's a bunch of other bands named Geisha, and probably a lot of them are more popular, and they get lost in the mix when I try to find more information out. Move on to some black metal. This is Guardsgaster, Slit Throat Requiem. Came out in 2019. And the name of the game here is symphonic black metal, but it's not what you expect. Sometimes when I think symphonic black metal, I'm thinking of Dimmu Borgir, too many keyboards, something kind of silly about it. But this is very dense music. Maybe take early Emperor and just make it much denser, thicker, heavier. Kind of hard to wrap your head around a bit. It just kind of sounds as one. It's not these keyboards sticking out to you. It just sounds like one thing. But I listened to this for a long time, and I still listen to it. And it's a side project by a couple members of some lesser known Swedish black metal bands who I'm not familiar with. But I think this is their only album, so maybe those bands I'll take a look at. Let's go to a bigger name here. This is Hammerfall, Legacy of Kings. Yes, Hammerfall are a popular band, and I have heard a lot of people say this is their best album, but I think it rules. I think Glory to the Brave, their first album, was great. And after this, the second album, they had a song here and there. But this one here, Legacy of Kings, back to back. My number one is At the End of the Rainbow, and my number two is Let the Hammer Fall. My brother-in-law is Swedish, and he's not into metal or rock, really, but I asked him, I go, when you think metal, what do you think? And he said Hammerfall, In Flames, and Helicopters. Just thought that was interesting. Yeah, Hammerfall, they're still doing the same thing. It still sounds like quality music, but I just think the magic of the first two albums is gone, and it's basically just solid metal at this point. Buzz Oven. This is Soar from 1994. Came out on Roadrunner, and I think this album's actually worth a fair bit of money now. But Buzz Oven were one of the originators of what people now know as sludge. A lot of cool samples, very heavy, very negative sounding. They haven't recorded anything new since 1998, but as far as I know, they're still a functioning band. Beecher. This Elegy, His Autopsy. This came out on Earache in 2005. I always remember buying this. I bought it at the HMV Superstore downtown Toronto just before I went to a party downtown on New Year's Eve, 2005, 2006, whatever it was. And I always thought of these guys as being a less heavy, less serious version of Converge. I just looked them up. It says they're kind of known as a mathcore band. This was their second and final full-length album, and then they broke up. And I don't know what the members have gone on to do, but I've always played this one quite a bit. And I was thinking about this album because the band name Beecher, Beecher, where that name come from, is from Tobias Beecher from the HBO show Oz from the 90s. That's one of my favorite shows, and I just got through watching it for like the 5th time. So, what am I going to watch on TV now? I guess the wife and I are going to have to watch Sopranos for the 6th time, or Twin Peaks for the 5th time. What's it going to be? But, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.